You can hear it. What? Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So you could probably tell this isn't a live OverAnalyzed. Now, the reason for this is I don't think OverAnalyzed will work in this format. The more I look at it, just actually streaming it live to YouTube, it's just going to make the video longer for no reason. Like instead of a 20-minute or 25-minute OverAnalyzed, it could be an hour long because I'm interacting with the chat. And I don't think that adds to this particular format of OverAnalyzed. Now, what I want you guys to do in the comments below is comment with, I don't know, some ideas you'd like to see OverAnalyzed do in the future, like maybe different formats. Just to give you guys a couple of examples or ideas, there is the OverAnalyzed Revisited or OverAnalyzed Returns, which is basically you look at somebody you've coached before and say, hey, have they improved? Hopefully they have, but if they've listened to me, they've probably lost a lot of SR, ladies and gentlemen. Truth. Facts. But I've done this before, but I haven't branded OverAnalyzed as like, oh, it's OverAnalyzed Returns. It's another OverAnalyzed. But hey, we looked at this person before. The other one, which I've seen people asking for, is the one-on-one coaching one, where you take somebody into maybe a Discord room and you talk to them live and go like, hey, why have you done this? What the hell is this? And then you run through it together. Now, logistically, that's pretty difficult to pull off, but there's one big problem with this. I don't stream. That's the biggest problem. So maybe that'll be something we change in the next few weeks. I don't know. I've got a lot of plans, a lot of things I want to do, but it's really difficult trying to nail down a direction to go in. But what I want you guys to be assured of is OverAnalyzed in this format you are watching right now will remain on the channel every week because I enjoy doing it and I think it's beautiful. But as ever, guys, thank you for the support. You guys are like honestly incredible. Like I've had the last couple of weeks have been a bit strange for me because I've been coming towards the end of a 6-month period of not taking my medication, which I took for my Crohn's. It takes 6 months to get out of my system, so it's kind of messed me up a little bit. You guys have probably noticed that my output, like on Twitter and YouTube and whatever, it's been kind of lapsadaisy because I've sort of been all over the place. But that's sorted now. So yeah, thanks guys for the support. Remember, if you do like this video, it helps an absolute ton as well if you smash the like button and if you subscribe to the channel as well. That is awesome. All right, guys, let's get stuck into OverAnalyzed. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to OverAnalyzed, our glorious Overwatch coaching series. And today, we're going to take a look at a McCREE player. Now, this McCREE player says they will be GM. So I like that enthusiasm. Then also gets told they've got the aim of somebody in mid-plat, but then they actually happen to be in silver. Right? Just bear with me. Okay, this is the email. It says this. How bad do I need to be to make it so some sense to me being 1500 SR, but I'm high plat in every other rank mode where I kill? How bad are my decisions? I don't even know if I'm being too passive or too aggressive. I don't think myself GM just yet. Right now, I can out-duel below Master 1v1 game modes, so I should be at least that rank yet. Okay, right. Listen. Have you heard of these players? Birdring, Bedosin, Gesture, Prophet, the old London Spitfire players, the legends that they were. I've killed these guys in Deathmatch. Right? Do you think that makes me a professional player? It does not make me a professional player, right? You could be bronze and kill a GM. Doesn't make you GM, right? Just because you've killed somebody who's got master rank in a deathmatch doesn't mean that you should be master or GM. That is insanity. Actually insanity, ladies and gentlemen. Holy. Anyway, it gets better. So then he says, here's a bad game I had about an hour ago. I don't know how I possibly could have fixed that low value. I'll get some sleep and hopefully not get mad. Okay. Good plan. And then this is where it gets jazzy, ladies and gentlemen. I hate barriers. I hope next patch fixes it. I do as well. I do as well. Your channel is dope. The best part is when you're laughing like a fool. I'm not laughing now, am I? No, I'm not laughing. But I'm going to be laughing in a moment when I watch this silver player think their GM just get destroyed and play terrible, aren't I? Okay. Then it gets better, ladies and gentlemen, because I would like to show you this. Exhibit A. This is... so, I literally just had a game of 4v4 ranked deathmatch and got this. McCREE, you don't belong in silver. Thanks. But I'm 1500. Shame you got held back by bad teammates. Your aim is probably mid-plat. All right, then. So what we've got in this video is somebody who is... They're in silver, but they'll be in GM. They can kill master players, and random people tell them they're mid-plat. So where do they belong, ladies and gentlemen? Let's investigate. Oh my days. Okay, also turn your microphone off if you're just going to record a replay. I don't want to hear your mic interference. Okay, well, we killed Stylosa. This is going to confuse the hell out of me because red is us and blue is the enemy. Okay, let me just... Blue enemy, blue enemy, blue enemy. I will get this wrong, and I apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we turning around? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What's the play? What's the play? Shoot some barriers. Why are we not fanning the hammer into the barriers and rolling and fanning the hammer? We're actually shooting nothing there. We're trying to shoot something, but we're missing. Our aim seems very jittery. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. You probably would have got the kill there, but you got the boop. Okay, now we're what we're doing? We're running away. Why are we running? What? Why are we running away from the fight? We've got kills here. We're easily winning this fight, and we decide to run away and take a long route to the action. We should have just walked onto the point. Terrible flashbang. Flashbangs go over the top of Reinhardt's when they've got barriers deployed. Right, now we can go forward. Just go forward and push. We can maybe get the Moira. Maybe we get... Okay, soldiers coming out. Okay, we're taking a little duel. We're getting pretty low. Oh, dear. We need some heals. We need to get back and get some heals. We're going to get some heals. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, why are we going back? So why are we going back? We should just go forward. It's pointless going back. We're DPS. These guys can cap the point. We might even be able to do stupid stuff like go forward, get the moving platform in on the left, get a cheeky flank. Just try and do something cheesy. Or we go forward. We might get a really quick kill, and then it's a 5v6, and we'll probably win the point. Well, we've got a better chance, unless they respawn really quick, which they possibly may do. Anyway, let's just take a look at the team comps here, because there's some things I want to point out. So this is us, right? We've got you on the McCREE, and this is fine. Tank-wise, this is okay. At least we've got the main tank, Orisa. Zari is probably not the greatest selection here to go with what we've got. But the thing is, it's silver. And I'm going to be totally honest, guys. At silver, and even at... I'm going to say probably even gold as well. If you play a hero and get really good at that hero, you will get to plat. 100% you will get to plat. Plat is where you'll start to have some difficulties, where it'll become... You know, you can't just like run heroes that are getting countered, let's say, if the enemy team are countering them quite well. You have to change up your selection. But for the most part, you can still play, you can still kind of one trick the hero, whatever you were playing. Anyway, this is fine. We've got Moira support. That's great. We've got Lucio and we've got Farah. The enemy team, though, right, have got, well... I mean, to be honest, we can actually do quite a bit of work with this, because what we're looking for is McCREE. Is if they've got double barrier, this is a big problem for us, but they don't have double barrier. So for us, it's going to be quite easy to do damage. Sure, D.Va's got defense matrix. It's not really going to matter. They've got 2 hit scan as well. It should be okay, right? So the enemy team comp at the moment isn't really a concern for me. We should be able to get value. And I think McCREE as well is going to get a lot of value moving into the next patch, just because barriers have got less HP. All right, then. So we're moving forward. What we're looking to do. We tried to flash the Lucio, I think. But look at our aim. Our aim is really bad. Watch the aim here. I think I can slow this down. Yeah, I can slow this down. Watch this, right? Oh, the sound is going to be terrible. I apologize for the sound, guys. Watch the aim here, right? Why did we look that way? We're looking this way. Okay, now we go for flash. Try to shoot. Miss. Miss. Did you see that? That's actually really bad there. You missed 3 really point blank easy shots as I tried to fix the speed. There we go. So accuracy is a problem. This isn't the... You see, and again, we missed those shots on the D.Va. Now, the D.Va's hard to hit there. That's a nice flash and a nice fan the hammer. Okay, we've got a kill there. We just push forward now. But, like... Look, aim is very jittery. I always talk about this with aim, don't I? We need the smooth... Like, this is the thing I always draw, right? If your aim's like this, it's bad. You need to get it like that, smooth. So we don't want to be... like spazzing across the screen. It looks to me like your DPI is too high and your in-game sensitivity might be too high, or probably your in-game sensitivity is too high. I would turn down the sensitivity, not a lot. You see there, like look at the shooting back and forth there. It's like it's all over the place. And I always plug this. Oh god, unlucky. We were on the front line there. We were going to die. There was literally nothing. Like that was just we just fed our brains up. But I always plug this video. It's the ultimate accuracy guide. For Overwatch. I made this. There's 2 actually on the channel. They are really good. The first one is there's a ton of detail and stuff like how to set up your desk and everything. It's like really good. Go and watch that because you will just get better straight away. These heroes like McCREE, like Ashe, like Widow, you have to have your sensitivity set up. If you don't, then you're really going to suffer. All right, it looks like what we're trying to do is the age-old big brain mega strat of you are actually the 5 head of, yeah, I'm going to use Deadeye in the back of the enemy team. while getting killed by a Moira Orb. Everyone gets killed by a random Moira Orb. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look how this is going to go down. Don't give up. Why did we give up the high ground? Why, Mr. GM, have you given up the high ground? You could have just, like, stay on the high ground here. Right, we stay here. We literally Deadeye and we stay here. We're above their barriers. Oh, we just don't drop. We got 2 kills anyway. So, whatever. Now we're going to die. Because you got a... No, that's our Moira Orb. That's our Moira Orb. I told you I'd get confused. All right, we win. So we don't die, we win. Because we're red. I hate the way the replay viewer does this. You should always see it from your own colour perspective. Nice flash. Nice headshot. So that's the crispest kill I've seen you pull off so far. Actually, it looks like you're trying to almost flick shots in with McCREE. Kind of like how I aim a little bit with McCREE, that is. This is still winnable. This is actually winnable. Okay, they got a ball. We need to look to flash the ball. We do have flash. Okay, cool. Fan the hammer. Cool, cool. Okay, cool. And we take the point. So, not too bad, right? The first point that we attacked, we didn't do anything. Second point, you know, we were fairly decent. It would be nice if you turned your microphone off as well. Have you actually turned your microphone off? I think you... What? This is it. I can't hear it no more. Yeah, no, you turned it off. That is actually amazing. All right, cool. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to say this very diplomatically. You are a silver hit scan player because your accuracy is pretty bad. Like, you're not... it's way too sensitive, it looks like. You're overshooting a lot. You're over-aiming. Your movement seems quite jittery. Like there, do you see that? And you sort of moved and it's like... It's not smooth. It's not crisp. It isn't accurate. And it's going to be really difficult to train the muscle memory up with this type of sensitivity. So you should look at lowering it and then play a bunch of games and then just really dial in the accuracy. I think like what you're concerned about in your email is you're asking about like, you know, am I too aggressive? Am I too passive? I always say it's better to be more aggressive and then learn to be passive. That's just the way to play it. Like what you should be doing here, because you can learn in time to be less aggressive. But if you're really passive, it's much more difficult to be more like overly aggressive. You should be using Fan the Hammer here into this Reinhardt barrier. Now, remember what's going to happen when the PTR patch goes live. We will have Reinhardts with 1,400 hit points on their barrier. 1,600, sorry. So 400 less than what it is right now. You need to be using Fan the Hammer on this. Looks like they're going for a Symmetra cheesy play. But we're in a good position here, so we don't really need to give it up. We could do some heals, though. Alucio's on the point. That was my battle net. Apologies. All right, this is where we need to land shots, but yeah, okay. Let's just go back on this, because your position wasn't too bad. But the thing we're suffering from here is look at our team comp. We've got a Sigma as the main tank. It's just not going to work. The enemy team have ported onto the point. They've got a team comp which works on the point. Look, they've got Moira, they've got Reaper, although you do kill the Reaper, which is pretty good. They've got Reinhardt. Like, we're suffering here. But our position here isn't too bad, but look at all these missed shots. 1, 2, to get a shot there, 3. I'm going to say it feels like 60% of the shots are missed here. Or at least 60% of the shots that mattered. Now, if you... I think this is, honestly, this is like massively good advice for anybody looking to play Hitscan. Play McCREE, play Soldier, play Widow. Is take your time. I think a lot of people put too much emphasis on moving too quickly. Or, oh my god, I've got to take the shots, I've got to aim. Take a breath and just systematically take your shots like bang, 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 and you will hit more shots. It sounds really stupid to say this, but I found it really helped a lot for me. But you got to remember I've played FPS games for a long time, though. Okay, cool, nice flash, nice kill. We do have Deadeye. Yeah, so we should definitely use it. That's unlucky. Okay, and it looks like the enemy are going to cap the point pretty quick here, which is unlucky. But whatever, it kind of doesn't matter. It's 2 CP. This can happen. They snowballed us. Unlucky. You could say, though, if we just go back here and we say, what are you doing on defense? And why are you a silver player? This is why you're a silver player. Where are you going? Like, what are you doing here? Why are we going to the front line? Like, what is the play? Like, you realize then, you're like, what am I doing there? And you moved away, and then you just carry on going forward. Like, what are we doing here? We should never be here. We should be on the high ground behind the point. We've got Deadeye. Deadeye can defend the point from whatever the enemy team do. Yes, they're going to use a Symmetra ultimate, but we can still defend the point. Like here, we're just way out of position. Then we're rolling on the point. It's a mess. We don't want to be here. Reinhardt sees us using that, blows us away. That's silver positioning. This is where you need to be. That's behind my camera. Is there, yeah? Or here. Because all you do is you pop out, pop Deadeye, D for Deadeye, bang, 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 bang. You get some kills maybe. Even if you don't, you're in a better position. So very much silver play. All right, let's go forward. So team comp-wise, the enemy team have now got a Junkrat. Okay. So we might suffer here simply because we've just got the Sigma as our tank. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. I hate it when players don't move at the start of a game. Right then, that's not good because somehow our Moira has died. All right, now we're starting to fan the hammer into that mess. Fan the hammer again. Right, so our problem here is it's not so much... Oh, you're going to get in? Maybe you're going to get a cheeky flash? There's a soldier. Can we get the soldier? We should know he's there. You can hear the soldier. Where are we going? Ah! Nearly. Look at this. Nearly. You nearly get him. But this is, again, if you had better aim, you would have got the kill here really easy. Like, and there's no way, like, this is silver aim. I be under no illusions here. This is silver aim. And when you're saying you're, like, plat or whatever in the other deathmatch ranked modes, remember, hardly anybody plays those. This is Overwatch, yeah? Not the deathmatch modes. This is Overwatch. And you're just, like, literally no-braining into the enemy team, and you're not getting any value. Here, we should have got a lot of value. Like, we've got Flash here. You could have gone forward here and flashed. What I would have done is killed the Junkrat how you are, flashed the soldier and fanned the hammer in and killed him. And there'd be 2 kills there. No! Unlucky. Unlucky. Let's just watch this. Watch this again. So soldier's going to come for us here. Okay, it's a couple of shots on the Junkrat. So three shots in the legs. That's fine. If one of those was a headshot, he would have died. Like, he's got away with 1 HP. So let's say that's unlucky. Okay, we could have got that hit, but we missed. Now we know soldier's on us, right? We back off. Okay, cool. We flash. Why are we not just using fan the hammer? Now, I know it's cleaner to go for the headshot and all this, you know, maybe I probably would go for the headshot. To be honest, I wouldn't. I'd go for fan the hammer there. I'd absolutely flash and fan the hammer him because it's a guaranteed kill. Instead, we don't. And we missed 3 shots there. He's healing. He just laughs at us and blows us away. And now we're staggered, and this isn't great for the team. The next kill will be huge, and it's theirs, so yeah. Oh, yeah. It's an unlucky. So we need to regroup. Now, in terms of value you're getting with this hero, and what hero you could swap to, I mean, to be honest, the enemy team have got a soldier, and like it almost doesn't matter. Like this is where we don't want to die, right? It's like I said before, it's silver, pick a hero, become good at the hero, get out of the rank. Bronze and silver is just about learning the way your hero works and applying it in a match. Then what we're looking to do from gold to platinum is understand some of the basic team comps, understand some of the basic Overwatch concepts, like don't just fire into a barrier, you know, look for opportunities, when to flank, stuff like that, you know, and understanding how to maybe counter the enemy in some kind of capacity. Or you're starting to use ultimates. Remember, we haven't spoke about tracking ultimates at all in this video because honestly, it kind of doesn't matter. That's something you will learn as you pick up through, as you go through the ranks, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of put these arbitrary classifications on rank brackets, bronze and silver being where you just learn your hero, gold where you start understanding the way the hero works in the team comp, and looking for ways to exploit the enemy team. Platinum, we're tracking ultimates potentially. We're looking for ultimate combos. Diamond, we're trying to apply that to a higher level. Master, you know, and you just go on from there. Okay, this D.Va, yeah, so we leave it. Like, now we've demeched the D.Va, this is another thing. You do not kill the baby D.Va, you just leave it. We should win this anyway. Come on, don't stand still. Standing still as well is a massive giveaway. Of a... That's actually... Did he... Yeah, that Lucio used his beat for some reason. Riptire. Riptire's coming in. Pay attention to the Riptire. It's coming from the right. It's coming from this way. Riptire. Riptire. Riptire! You could hear it coming. What are you doing? You can hear it. What? Turn your in-game volume up or something. All right, so you're one of the counters to Riptire, aren't you? You've got a hit scan weapon. You need to be shooting that bad boy as it gets into vision. You could hear where it was coming from. I think we're okay anyway. We still get the point. Ah! Oh, frustrating. Okay. Like, just watching the way you move as you're walking back. This is how a silver player works and walks and moves and just is. You are not a GM. You are like literally light years away from GM. You're actually very far away, I'm going to say, from Platinum. Because it's just not there. But this isn't an attack on you. This isn't like, hey man, you're so bad, whatever. It just means play more Overwatch. But I really want you to reduce your in-game sensitivity. I mean, I'll give you, like, it's all personal, it's all relative, your sensitivity setup and your DPI. Mine is 400 DPI and 7 in-game sensitivity. That works for me. That might not work for you, right? You have to practice, but remember, it is literally, you got to get away from this erratic movement and make it as smooth as possible. That's what you need to do, right? And remember, watch my guides as well. They're beautiful. They're actually beautiful. All right, this D.Va feeding. See, like, D.Va there, it's fine. You can just shoot into the D.Va all day and get yourself some ult charge. One thing you seem to do is you really... Oh, God. Where's that bomb? Yeah, so this pushes over. We're dead. We're not pushing with the team either. Like, you're just going in on your own, which, again, is mental. Your tanks have to go... Who beat it? Who beat it? Lucio, why would you beat there? Why would this guy beat? Ah, it's not winnable. It's not winnable. Oh, my days. Don't go back in there. Do not go back in there. What is our Lucio doing? Do not go back in there. What are we? Do not go in there. This is feeding your brains out. Listen, you've got to wait for your team to get back together. This is when you lose the game, right? Lucio is wasting his ultimate on our team. You know, whatever, right? Obviously, he's looked at the timer and was like, oh, there's 1 minute left. I best beat. I'm on my own, whatever. That was terrible. But what you're doing here, look at this whole phase. Here, in no world, in no sane world do you go forward here. You will just die. It's like you don't want to die here. We've got 1 attack left, right? Maybe 2 if we're really fast, but let's just say 1 because we've just lost our Moira. Look at this. Reinhardt spamming hello to us. Hello! Ow. Ow. Run away. Run away. Oh, my God. No! I told you. I told you, didn't I? I told you. It's just, like, that is throwing the game. Now, because we're dead, move, yes, is, wow. Wow. Now, what we do is we say to Reaper, hello, Reaper, can you send me your PayPal? I want to send you $50 for carrying the game, boosting services. It might not matter. 30 seconds remaining. Oh, no. I know what this is like. If this works, I am going to do something that there's no way this works. How are you not dead? Oh my days. Yeah, we don't win.
Let's start over at the beginning.
Look, did you see? Watch the middle of the screen here. Did you see that? Yeah, like, it's too sensitive. Watch.
Let's start over at the beginning.
There, did you see that? That's you taking your hand off your mouse and putting it back on, and it's too sensitive. What is that melody? All right, it's still winnable, though. It's still winnable. It's always winnable. Right then, what we got here? So, yes, we've got an Orisa. We might win now because we've got an Orisa. Instead of just... Well, actually, we've got Orisa Sigma. So, as of recording of this, OverAnalyzed, that is the meta tank comp. This is before Barry's got nerfed. Oh, baby. Where are we setting up? What's going on? Where's Lucio going? Lucio! Oh, that was my Battle.net again. This Lucio is like, I think he's trying to get a boop. Oh, no. The team's way too far forward here. Oh, my God, he got killed. This guy is unreal, unreal. But what you got to do is not focus on what like your team are doing, right? Put your hand over the kill feed and be like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. I'm just going to be chill. And I'm just going to have fun. And focus on defending the final point. Just fan the hammer. Just fan the hammer. Like, I know we're dead, right? But fan the hammer will give you more ult charge. And then you could roll and do it again. And you maybe get a cheeky D-Mech. Okay, that's unlucky, considering we should not have done that. Our team was holding in a terrible position there, way too far forward. And you were right when you were flicking your head, because you were basically telling them to set up where the Sigma was by the truck, and they didn't. What are we doing now, though? This is the question I'm asking you. Why are we going forward here? Like, what are we doing? No, what are we doing? We need to go back and get the high ground. Get the high ground. What is this? Right, you know they're flanking, so you should tell your team. Okay, they're not. Unlucky! Unlucky! You did try it. That's unlucky. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going to take... We need a huge... Don't shoot the turret. It's a huge play. Actually, yeah. Well done on the turrets. I'll let you off there. This is just... We're not getting anything here. And the reason why we're not getting any value, right? The reason bloody why is because we're not in a high ground position. We are literally on the point, feeding our goddamn brains out every time on this point. Do not do that. You see where Sigma? Look, you see him, Sigma. You should be on the high ground above his head. Just shooting into people. And look, we've almost got another ulti. And then we get walled off the point. It's not victory. The game has lied. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been overanalyzed. It's been a look at McCREE. I think McCREE is going to be pretty strong when the PTR patch drops because barriers are weaker. But I think we might see some interesting comps. I think we're going to probably see Orisa and Hog as the meta tank comp. And there might be Orisa Reinhardt, but we'll have to see how that pans out. But yeah, like playing McCREE, it's not throwing. It's going to work. But this player needs to really work on their accuracy, and you need to get out of your head that you think you're a higher rank than you should be. You are the rank you are, and that's it. That's fine. Just play the game, but focus on doing things better each game. Like, so what went wrong for you in that game is your accuracy was terrible because you had too much sensitivity. Your positioning was absolutely garbage on the second point because we never once took the high ground. We just stayed on the low ground, walked in, and died. These are really bad basic mistakes. So for the next game, just say to yourself, okay, where I can, I'll try and get high ground. I'm going to reduce my sensitivity. Play the next game. Maybe you lose again because you've got a crazy Lucio, right? It doesn't matter. Just then play the next game. Play the next game. You know, this is the way to explain this. Is if you put like, if you take a GM player and you put them into silver, and they play at silver level, they will very quickly get back to GM because GM is the level they play at, yeah? The reason they're at GM is because they're GM. The reason you're at gold, platinum, silver, diamond, whatever, is because you're at that rank. So you have to break out of the habits that you've developed. And this is a video, I actually have got a really cool video, which I've been concepting up. It's like how to break bad habits, because a lot of people have got like pretty bad habits when it comes to, that was my Battle.net again, it comes to Overwatch, and they repeat the same mistakes over and over again. I'm terrible for it. Like I tell you, one of the things I do is I use shift way too often on Moira. I use it when I'm not even in a fight. Like I'm just spamming it all the time. Like, why am I doing this? Crazy. Anyway, guys, that has been OverAnalyzed. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said at the start of the video, if you guys have got any ideas on how, let's say, spin-off series could go for OverAnalyzed, or even if we do it live on Twitch, this format I don't think works there. It's great for YouTube, but I think we might be able to do different stuff if we do it live. But let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.